What's this? This is a little app called Soundtrap. Today I'm going to be reacting to my old beats that I made in the 2020s, which was certainly a time for everybody. I liked like breakcore and lollycore and shit. Before we start hating, okay, that's just a freaking genre. I'm staring at myself. That's a genre characterized by like anime samples and shit and like sped up vocals. That's usually breakcore type beats. So calm your hating. Anyways, this is before I changed it to have 2 L's because I got accused of the same thing. Anyways, this is all from like 5-ish years ago. So we're going to see. This I never finished. I know that because it's just piano. So we're not gonna look at this one. This one, however, this is a quote from a goated ass anime. Is The Order of Rabbit. I think I made these a good few years ago. I'm unsure of these ones. I don't know. And this is a fucking album. Heavy quotations. Let's see. I see what I'm going for. I see. This is what it's from. Okay, I see what it's going for. I can see it. That's better. Okay, I think I know what the rest is going to be. I see what I'm going for. I can see it. I can definitely see it. Obviously there's gore shit inspiration in there. I see what I was going for. It's not good. It's really not. But the looping of a, sound bite and then making it progressively louder with heavier distortion of music and etc., etc. That's not like uncommon. However, this is a very bad example. It's not very good. It's also incomplete. So this was just me making a bare bones of something and then never finishing it. Not bad, I say, for a unfinished thing, but not good. This, okay, I know what this is. This, once again, is the same as this. I didn't do anything with it, but I really wanted to remix Everywhere I Go and what is that one? That one fucking Ladies and Gentlemen. That one song. What the fuck is it called? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the chocolate starfish. That one fucking song. I wanted to remix them. Oh! I wanted to remix that, and then the 9 Inch Nails song that the other song is, making fun of. And then I never did. So this is just a bunch of songs on top of each other, and that's it. And that's all. So this is nothing. This one, I wanted to make a Germa song. Okay? This is, I remember this. This is the seed that Germa put in for his Minecraft world way back when. So, funny song title. However, I think, given the spaces, this is just me finding sound bites.
Yay!
Yeah.
And then
I tried to fast forward them.
We're chopping wood down.
Yay!
Okay, I like that. Me trying to fast forward it. This is nothing. This one, I don't remember. It's untitled, so I'm not sure. It looks completed, though, given the ups and downs, so let's see. Ooh. I'm intrigued, though. Okay, that wasn't bad. So I'll just fast forward. song's fun. That was a bad transition. The voices are two really different genres, so that was good. This one works. Okay. Good outro. That one's happening at the end. That should be moved to the middle. Over here. This one. Okay, so not bad. I feel like there's something there. That one's definitely a lot better than, say, this one. Or this one. Not bad though. I like it. I feel like I could fix that one. The other ones, I would have to... This, like, the little sample is fine, but I'd have to redo the entire fucking thing. That one, it's songs that work. See, when making songs like this that are, like, fast-forwarding and breaking and mixing, really fun, can make for some fun, good songs. You gotta actually find songs that are good for that, that work for that, though. Or be able to make them work, because if you can't, or the songs don't work, then it just sounds fucking weird. And these songs work fairly well sped up, so that's pretty good. This, I think I made this like a year and a half ago. There was a post on Tumblr that was like, you know, like the radio post, you know, like the radio post where it's like, this is blank radio, insert sound effect that pertains to that certain fandom, blah 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 blah. I think I was trying to do that, but I couldn't distort my voice enough to a part that I liked. But I think it's completed.
You're listening to 985.3 Real Germacore FM, where we play nothing but germ, and more germ. This ain't your grandpa's station.
And then it's supposed to play Imagine Dragons. That's goated. I think I need to make the voice sound like you know, like a McDonald's drive-thru, and then we're chillin'. That's goated. Okay, this one, I think I have it all on SoundCloud. Yes, I put my songs on SoundCloud. Oh, I don't know what this is. What is this? I was trying to make that one Markiplier song from In Space with Markiplier into a sped up song, and it never fucking worked. This is really bad. That's enough of that. And that's all you're getting from that. Okay, this one I do like, I will say, even though it's kind of bad. Even after all these... This was a really fucking long time. This was like 2020, I think, given everything. Yeah, that's fucking South Park. Yeah, what of it? Yeah. Yeah, what of it? This one's okay. I like this one. I will say I still like this one. I haven't listened to it in like 3 years, but I remember even later, after I gained consciousness and was like, by the way, most of these I shared to my, music class, or my, music club in online school. And no, not because of COVID, because I was special and, went online school before COVID. What's Zoom? We had freaking Adobe Meets, okay? That shit sucked. Anyways, I still fuck with some of the... I think this one. I still think I like this one. And if I listen to it again and I don't want to be sad. This one's short, so I'll listen to this one first. I don't like... This is a bad transition. Once again, I seem to be struggling with sticking to like a genre or vibe. Using like a gajillion different like beats doesn't really work because it makes the song feel just disjointed. Interesting though. Also, the panning's fucking cool. Just yeah, too many disjointed beats. I seem to struggle with that. Because if you're gonna make a song with a bunch of stuff like that, you gotta have a bunch. Here I have like 3 different beats, but just 3 in a short song. That's not fast, so it just doesn't work. If you have like a breakbeat type something, then it can work, but when you're just doing that, it just doesn't. Also, I'm not a professional. This is just my personal opinion as someone who's kind of dabbled in making this music and listens to a lot. Yeah. This one's we'll listen to this one first. I feel like I like this one better. This is from an anime called... Oh my fucking god, this anime sucked. I remember liking the characters. I'm not gonna say what this is from. Anime fucking sucked, dude. If you know, you know, I guess. This is from... Oh, this is also from Is Your Rabbit. Hopefully I stick with that beat. I like that outro. I do like that outro. I think that loud I think if that was for the entire song and not at the beginning and end, it would be better. This is my favorite, so we're going to go last. Not horrible. Definitely better than this. Okay, we don't fucking talk about that. This one's probably okay.
でもノアの方が似合ってて可愛かったな。ノアの方が似合ってて可愛かったな。可愛かったな。可愛かったな。
Oh? Oh? Chat, is this funny?
もうノアの方が似合ってて可愛かったな。
Not bad. The sample's close. It's consistent. Okay, I like this. This is definitely not the best, but it's sticking to a simple, so it's not Oh my god! See, kudos for sticking to it. I appreciate it. Like the whole time. It was a little crazy. That was cool. I like that. That's cool. That's some good old mixing. Something interesting going on here. It's gonna be really fucking loud, I think. That was dope as fuck, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was kinda cool.
こんなので元気にならないよ。今が最強に可愛いかもって。
Oh, and it ends with someone saying kawaii, so it ties together. Okay, I see. That one is significantly better. That is significantly better. I really like what was happening here. That beat transitioning to I think that's Machine Girl sample. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. Definitely better than whatever the fuck we had going on here. It was more consistent. Definitely not a good song in the slightest, but a lot better. I do like the techniques I used. Okay, and now this one. And if this one's bad, I'm gonna be really sad because I remember liking it a lot. It used samples from the Japanese dub of South Park, of Kyle and Cartman talking. And I know, shut up. And the thumbnail is interesting. Same as this one. Interesting. Yeah, my art is better now. I'm still fucking cursed to this style because anytime I try to diversify my style, it fucking sucks, but definitely better than this. Alright, let's see. This one I remember being goated, so if it's not, I'm gonna be sad.
宇宙人だアイク宇宙人だ止めてお願いだからバスを止めてよあんたまた職員室に呼び出されたいのいやじゃあ座ってなさい信じて
Human break? Not bad. I remember mixing this part and being so nervous. What's this story? I remember mixing That was cool. good as I remember, I will admit. But once again, I was actually consistent. And also the fucking part where, like, the South Park song got, like, louder. Kinda epic. Also, what the fuck does this mean? Chat, what does that mean? Slave of my addictions. You're 12. Okay, well, I was kind of going through when I was 12, so a little bit valid. But you have shitty animes and South Park in here. And then failed In Space with Markiplier remixes. Calm down, pal. I think instead I have on this account. Gulp. Given that, yeah, that's it. Given that, most of the songs I did, okay, hold your laughter, were on my school account. You know, the, like, student plan that I had through the school that I went to. The academy, by the way, that I went to. So, got a bit silly in, was it 8th grade? Which might not seem like that long ago, but to me it was. At least in terms of, like, maturity and every part of my being. So, yeah. But we still have, see, the fun's not over yet. Luckily, I uploaded those to, I have a fucking notification. Luckily, I uploaded those to SoundCloud. Okay, bud, put that away. And I like 2 people. Yowza, I don't know who the fuck those people are. I have the banner I used here. This was before, and yeah, this is 2 years ago. This is before I started uploading anything. I used it all the way back here? Wow, the more you know. Oh shit, now I'm super dark. I'm in darkness. These fucking suck. These suck. I made these in Scratch Pad, or whatever it's called. But these are all the ones I had on my school account. Yeah. That's a little more than 2 years ago. But also, I made these, and then I uploaded them, like, a good... hold on, let me make a light source real quick. Now I'm like a real YouTuber. Oh no, you can see my phone. Shut up, don't look at that. Now I'm scary. Okay, there. Now I'm not in complete darkness. Ugh. I made these a while ago, and then I uploaded them, like, 2 years later, maybe? So, these are older than it says. But, we'll start down here, because I don't even fucking remember this. This is just me fucking around in Soundtrap, I'm pretty sure. 2 minute 20. Oh my god, brother, what? It's mixed okay. This is just a bunch of free soundtrack things put online, so it's not. I've heard worse, just previously. So like, okay. Okay, pretty boring, but not horrible. This is 33 seconds. Is this the one with me whispering? Yeah, it is, okay. together. Oh my god! This is archived as well, I will say, even though most of this is absolute shit. At least I archived it. Because I do not like it. No, this is fucking boring. This is the whole thing. And then it changes, and then it goes back. I remember liking this one, I think. It's a bunch of samples put together, I think. That's all these are. At least the first few ones. Just like the Markiplier intro. The transition wasn't too bad. I think it's just a bunch of that. Yeah, it's just a bunch of transitions of samples, which is a good way to practice. Definitely not a song though, but this is good practice. See, those are pretty good transitions, I will say, given everything. Not bad transitions, just not a song. Yeah. Ooh, VHS songs. Ooh, VHS is fuck. No, no. VHS did not sound like that. Or VHS player. 4 minutes! Oh my fucking god! Bunches of sounds. This is just... Ah. Okay, I can see the thought process. I think, okay, not to be too silly, but I think a lot of this, 2021 is not a good fucking year for me. Going through bad stuff at that point. So I think a lot of this was me trying to express that through shitty sound trap samples. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. That's the whole song. Okay, don't play it twice. You should have just ended it there. Sorry, I'm trying to communicate with the home planet real quick. Sorry, I'm just getting, these are just so fucking boring. It's just a lot of fucking samples, dog. Not cool. Happening here. I remember this one. I made that one. I made this one when I was high off my rocker. I remember that because I made this title the first thing I thought of, and it was this. How old was I in 2021? Let's not think about that. Okay, 15's not bad. Give or take. Anyways. Just taking samples and putting them here, that's all this is. I think I literally used that sample the last song. Okay. You can tell it's half my rocker because it wasn't even that fucking good. Oh, this is me about being lonely and sad. Ew. What weird ways of expression, huh? I can see what I'm doing in all of these now. Hashtag sad. This is when I had weird food issues. Peace and love. Yeah, I know there's a fucking million things wrong with me. I think I was trying to portray how it felt to eat. Oh my god, I'm fucking backwards. Alright, back it up. That dates this album. I like the part in my mealtime where I get shot in the fucking head. Okay, they'll... Okay. Retard. The sound is here. Cool concept, I guess. Probably overdone in this year, though. Okay, that's my first album called what? Where are we? Oh, that's one of the person I follow. I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I just I followed people that followed me. So that was that. So this was my hashtag. I remember the way I titled these. This is my hashtag emotional one because I was fucking going through some shit and now I'm weird. But that was essentially my feelings. This one for you was dedicated to, why does it always not show 2? I feel like that's unnecessary. It's 14. These are all dedicated to things. So like Unis Honest, a fan fiction, Eddsworld, South Park, fan fiction. I think those are my mommy. Fan fiction. I'm not showing the rest of that title. You can look for that yourself, okay? I know exactly what fan fiction that's referring to, and I know exactly what it is, and we all make mistakes. Not to harp on fan fiction, because I still fucking read it. Hell yeah, brother. But, this was in 2022, so... Ooh, you'll need headphones to hear that part, I'm assuming. I know exactly what fucking fanfiction this is. God. And then it goes back. Okay, it's simple. It's not bad. It's not bad. You want a funny story about this fanfiction person? Okay, well, I commented under the last page of it because I'd followed it the entire time, and I was like, I made a song for you, and then I linked to some fuck ass like third party thing that could play songs or audio. And then also in one of their fanfictions, they mentioned Neutral Milk Hotel, and at the time I volunteered at a library, and I when I was closing up, because the library had a like little shop for all the like books that, you know, couldn't be checked out or whatever anymore, so they put them in a little bookshop. They had a Neutral Milk Hotel CD, and I bought it because of the mention in the fanfiction, and I still have it. It's sitting right over there. That's all. That's my piece. Okay, that one's not bad. This one's fucking lame. I already know it. It's just a bunch of samples. The other one did it more tastefully. The other one was much more tasteful. Okay, so this is also another fanfiction, but it's one of those like infamous ones. You know, like Dipper Goes to Taco Bell, the hat fic, the milk fic, the skin fic. I'm trying to think. Starboy AU, Tom Torn. These are all words, and if you know, you know. It's one of those like infamous ones that like everyone in that fandom knows. So if you know, you know. And I read it, and I thought it was fucking stupid. I remember being annoyed because I read it, and I was like, this isn't even that bad, because it wasn't. I have a very faint memory of it now, but I remember it being like, boring. Like, it was just, anytime there was like, ooh, spooky stuff, it was just shock for the sake of shock. And I distinctly remember being pissed because this fic was posted on fanfiction.net, by the way. I remember the author being at chapter 7 or something, like, oh, like only 2 more chapters left, and then this would be done. And I feel like it should have ended there. I don't exactly remember why I felt like that, but I do remember feeling that way. Because afterwards I think it's just a bunch of shock. It was stupid. Anyways. This is just fucking bad. Sorry, the other one I listened to fully because I remember taking a lot of time to tweak that. Okay, this one, I think I did like a lot. This one's for Unisonis, so if you watched Unisonis, let me know if you got the vibes. Bunch of noises. Once again, a bunch of samples and transitions. It's not bad. Good for practicing, but not really a song. There's some message here about inevitable death and decreasing of life or something. It's got a beat to it. Let's do that. Then fizzles out. Not bad. This one's also to a fanfiction. I haven't read this in a while. I should read it. I probably won't like it, but, you know. Is it even still posted? Hold on. We're gonna do some internet looking, cause I sorry. Oh my god, I just got fucking jump scared. Holy shit, that scared the fucking shit out of me for no reason. Okay, so the Bantam I watched broke a gajillion years ago, and I liked this watch because it let me monitor my heart rate, which, given my medical conditions, is very useful. So I started making a candy one for it, right? And then I got distracted and started making this video. And so it's just sitting there. And when I get a notification on my phone, it goes to there, and it's on plastic, and so it scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Why'd I go incognito? Anyways, good old 3. I remember putting in my bookmarks, but I don't remember reading it lately. Here, as you listen to this, let me take a peek. I don't want to go to the end of my bookmarks. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's right here. We're chilling. Oh my god. 2021 is fucking crazy. By orphan account, the person so R.I.P. Right now I'm checking to see if my videos have the comments turned on. No, they have been done. That's awesome. Because YouTube likes to fucking turn the comments off. It's really fucking annoying. Yeah, comments are turned off. Thanks, YouTube. This song's fine, I guess. It fucking pissed me off. YouTube does this cool thing where it turns my goddamn comments off. So those are fixed. If you want to comment on the new vlog, you can. And then it just turns me off. This one. I think this is me being parasocial about Edgeworld. It's just silent for a bit, which I think is really interesting. I think that was my edgy, that was my in-song way of saying that I didn't like that Edgeworld got revived. I think that was it. 2022? Yeah, that makes sense. I still stand on that point. I don't like that Edgeworld got revived. I will say. I don't like it. I don't like the videos. No hate to the artists, no hate to the people, no hate to nothing. I just personally do not like it. I still stand on that. I still stand on that. Because it ended in 2016 with everyone, with a, final conclusion showing this is a different video. Let me speak for a second though. A final conclusion, bring back an old character, for the last thing to be the supervillain, still separate from the actual real life person who wanted to no longer be a part of it, and then they just brought it back, and then they made. I'm talking about Tord, by the way. If you don't know what Edgeworld is, just skip 10 seconds. And then now they're making like Tord merch, and I feel like that's feels gross. It feels gross. Once again, a bit parasocial maybe, because it's not my battle, but I still feel like that's pretty disrespectful, because even though Tord said he wanted nothing to do with Edgeworld 15 years ago, he still said he wanted nothing to do with it, and has given no indication that that's changed, so we should not be making official merch of his character. Because he had a final cool finale that wrapped everything together, that ended the whole show. The end. Reviving it like that just seems very disrespectful. In my opinion. That's it. Okay, this is based off of fucking Tweak and Craig. Whatever. this relates, I don't fucking know. Alright, in the final stretch, guys. In the final stretch. So this one's called, I think I called it Incrazane, but see, it's insane in caps and then crazy in the middle. Dude, I'm so fucking edgy. Oh. I remember kind of liking these. I remember liking these. These are my later. This is a year later, essentially. So I remember liking these a bit more. Never mind. Let's see. Yeah, two following that tracks. This is based off Tweak, by the way. I really like Tweak. I still do. He's a good character. Did I not post it? My legs hurt. We're gonna do a leg stretch. This one's just a bunch of stretches together. Definitely better than other. Oh my god. Me being emo. A bunch of shit leading into each other. That's the whole thing. Sorry, I'm skipping through. Oh, it's right here. I'm fucking stupid. I don't think this is actually based off of Butters. I think this is just. Intermission. Sorry, I'm fucking blind. I can't read what this is. Just sounds. Wow. I remember liking this one. This is also based on Twink. I remember liking this one a lot. Didn't I just use that in the... Wait, I remember this. Okay, hold on. This one's low-key kind of cool, in concept at least. There was this song. I don't remember. It was a old song from like the 1800s or something. And it was called something. I don't remember. I think it was just called It Is Never Enough, but like not all 2020'd. And then I mixed it. I think that's cool in theory, you know, because usually you see like, you know, hashtag breakcore songs with like some girly pop song or something from, you know, 2009. So doing something, an old ass song, is really interesting concept. not very executed very well, but pretty cool. This says something in Latin. I don't fucking know what. Interesting, I guess. I remember this was my first iteration of the idea of cutting between, like I did with that one song on my soundtrack. I don't know. Oh, it says help. Okay, this is fucking lame. Hello? Backtrack with changing of objects. Yeah. Okay, the fade out's good. Once again, a bunch of shit fading into each other. I remember liking this one. Maybe I was mixing them up. This is hashtag what it's like to have a shit in a caffeine. It's interesting. It's a bunch of shit leading to each other, less so. I say this one's definitely better than this is a Hunter x Hunter reference. Or Hunter x I don't know what this says. I think it's when I was learning Norwegian. I stopped learning Norwegian, so I don't fucking remember. Hello? Bunch of shit leading into each other. Yes. I don't get this yet. That sounds cool, I guess. That's it for the albums. Is that all of my tracks, though? No, V2 tweaked. Okay, let me take a peek, see. These are all the shitty album things. Yeah, okay, so this is when I reworked this one. So maybe this sounds better.
Okay, now put on the nose, Tweak.
Oh,
I can't. You do it. Just stick it on. But what if I put it in the wrong place? Just put it between its eyes. But what if while I'm putting on the nose, the snowman comes to life and tries to kill me?
this sounds significantly better than the other one. Okay, that makes sense.
Too much pressure.
That's me speaking in Japanese with a voice changer, by the way. It was 2022. Leave me alone. Cool use of samples. Stop! Get out! I think that's it. What are my popular tracks? What? Okay. Brother, why is this one the most popular? Okay, so this is... There's a character's name that goes here that I will not say, because they're like one of my favorite characters, and that's why I read it, because I was like, this can't be that bad, and then I was like, oh, what the fuck? It's not that bad. And then this is a reference to a scene, because, bitch, old fanfiction.net shit that was, like, infamous, it's like the same as, like, the Lucifer Valentine films. It's just, like, rather the writer's barely disguised fetish, or it's just so fucking boring, because it's just, like, shock after shock. It's like, okay, man. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. It's so boring. Anyways. I think that's it. Yeah, this one is definitely better. Where's the first one? Yeah, the first one's here.
Okay, now put on the note.
Oh, you can see, I feel like every single song that I made in 2020 or whatever, needs to have the same treatment, probably 3 more times, as Too Much Pressure did, as in I made a original thing, and then I modified it, because your first draft is not very fucking good. I feel like that's what most of these are, or rather, these need, to not be, these need to not be a bunch of, what the fuck's it called? Samples that are transitioning into each other. I feel like if they weren't that, they'd be better, which is the entire song, so. Anyways, I think that's it. What's funny is that I made another reaction to my old content video, but I didn't really like it because it was just kind of low-key sad. So I didn't post it, but if you want to see it, let me know and I'll post it, I guess. Oops. Anyways, let me finish. I'm gonna finish now making the wristband to my watch out of candy beads. Look, it's a watch. I was thinking of making a video to this, but it would be really fucking boring because this is just a flat peyote stitch that's a little sideways. That's completely white because I didn't want to make it stand out too much because, well, I am going to wear my watch with various outfits, and if it stands out a bunch, then it won't match my outfit, and I hate that, so I made it white. It'd be really fucking boring. Anyways, hope ya enjoyed. Oh, I can't full screen it, whatever. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you made cringe music in 2020 or before. And, maybe I'll go listen to it just to feel something. Okay, peace and or love. Oops. I don't know what, I'm up here now. Hi. I'm up here now. Peace and love.